All right, well, let's start this off.
Cool. So welcome to the latest rendition of the Weekly Drive-By. We are
Mike
and Dan from the Aliceanna Music Collective. Thanks for joining us again.
Down the hatch.
So I want to start this with the fact that really the project that brought this company together was Bastards Road.
Right. So Bastards Road is about a Marine veteran, Jonathan Hancock, who decided to walk across the country in support of basically mental health awareness, PTSD, and what he did was he visited families that had lost a Marine or a soldier in the war, and then also visited guys that he had served with, just to check in on them, see how they were doing, see how their families were, and what a touching piece done by Brian Morrison.
Amazing,
our good friend,
director and producer, and yeah, I think it was great to see the empathy that John brought with him as he visited all these families and as he visited his brothers and people that truly only understood what he went through.
And you can watch him kind of grow too as a character, in the a real life character. As the film or documentary progresses.
Right.
He just starts kind of as a healing mission for himself, and then I think he realizes how important what he is doing is affecting other people.
Right. He was an unbelievable champion for the message that this film has to give the world, really.
Right. And we had an opportunity to actually go out and see that message firsthand when we went to Santa Barbara and Park City.
Yeah, and it won awards at both festivals too.
Yeah,
cool.
It won Best Doc at Santa Barbara's International Film Fest, and then won the Audience Choice Award over at Slam Dance.
And we got to go on the red carpet, and we
did.
So Mike and I were able to create some of the original music for the film. For us, just being a part of the movement, being a part of the film, was such a gratifying experience. We love to create, and we're blessed to do what we do. But at the end of the day, we want to work on projects that are just
mean something to us.
Yeah.
So I happened to be in Iraq at the same time. John was there for the Battle of Ramadi. I was not in that battle, but just seeing guys and getting to meet guys from different services and different branches that lived that same time period as me and had different experiences made this such an important piece to be a part of,
I'm a civilian. Being able to see people like myself connect to it in a way that it's like, oh my God, this is the communication we need to better understand and empathize with soldiers and people that have gone through that type of trauma without having to ask the questions.
The remarkable thing about especially Santa Barbara International Film Festival, when we were out there in January, was not seeing the veteran community come around the message of this film. It was actually seeing people that had nothing to do with the veteran community at all. They didn't even have family in this community. It was people suffering from addiction or recovering from some sort of traumatic event, and they connected with this film because it is a very human story about a group of people presented with a challenge or a major life hurdle that nobody had to overcome.
My brother was a recovering addict. My late brother, was a recovering addict for the majority of his life.
Right.
And he found peace really in prosperity and the ability to kind of see the future when he was at Helping Up Missions in Baltimore, which is an addiction recovery center. And the brotherhood that took place there, and the ability for him to, remove the walls and be a human being as opposed to an addict in everybody else's eyes, I think gave him ultimate clarity, which I don't know if I had ever actually seen from him once he hit adolescence. So we are going to debut this film at Helping Up Missions
tomorrow.
And
you're playing a role in this tomorrow.
I am. I'm going to introduce the film and really thank everybody that is involved in Helping Up Missions for what they did for my brother. So being able to utilize this project for something like an addiction recovery center and we being able to see the impact that has on people who have decided to change their lives for whatever they have gone through, I think you realize how closely attached we are as humans, and that we're just
we lean on one another on a day-to-day basis.
We all realize that, like, directly or indirectly, we're all experiencing a lot of the same things, and I think that's the power of this film and why we're so lucky to show it. In wrapping up this week's Weekly Drive-By, I think we just want to extend the message that if you know somebody that is in need in any way, shape, or form, especially in this incredibly unique climate we're in right now.
Right.
Don't be afraid to lend an ear or give them a hug or, ask how you can help. Because I think you realize when you watch films like this and engage in other people's lives, again, how closely related we all actually are. And the communication is the most necessary thing for us to really feel alive.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching.